Bortle here at the biggest Houston Regional ever. My goodness, long day, man. 9 rounds, 450 players.
Yeah, capped out.
Grant, what's up, man?
What's going on
today, man?
I finished second place, 8-1 at the Houston Regionals.
What's up? What deck?
60 cards, Cyberse Eldlich.
Nice. Any shout-outs before we begin?
Shout out to everyone that let me use the cards. I don't play locals regularly. I just kind of came back and tried to play a regional since it was in my hometown. Shout out to Zach. Shout out to all the D-boys. Shout out to Omega Gaming, and shout out to everyone in Houston that turned up.
That's so sweet. Without further ado, please show us the good.
For this is your best one. Just revives a monster from grave and doesn't really get hit by anything. 3 Dotscaper. This is really good for playing into established boards. If it goes to grave or gets banished, it special summons itself back. And then 3 of the Fireball Guardian. This is kind of the worst one. Really easy side out because it only triggers when it goes to grave and it special summons itself back, so it can get hit by Bell. So that's 9 of the Cyberse cards. And then for the Eldlich package, just 1 Ward, 3 Eldland, 2 Eldlixir, 2 Conch, and 1 Huaquero. So this is a little bit different than most of the ratios. They're going to be playing like 1 more of these and 1 more of these. These cards are just terrible going second. They're only fodder for Magician Souls, and you really just need to resolve a pair of these one time to win. Games really don't grind that much. I did not miss a 3rd one of these or an additional one of these all day, and this one obviously just the best card, and this is essentially a brick. These cards are super powerful. They just win a lot of games that you really shouldn't win. And then for the Magician Souls engine, going heavy here because this is just your best extender. It funnels you cards. It makes sure that you have like the perfect ratio of these, so you're not ending on like 2 of the same name. And I mean, these are just crazy. This acting as a spell that this can pitch is really big. So 6 of those. And then for the adventure part of the deck, the 3 Enchantress, the 1 Foolish, the 3 Right, and then the bricks essentially. The Foolish is good because it can act to get you to your adventure engine, but it can also act to send Dotscaper and kind of start your Cyberse cards as well. And I mean, these are broken. There's no need to explain them. This is just 1 Fateful because games don't grind. You don't need a second one, and this isn't Prank Kid. And then the DPE package and the best card in the deck, obviously. Summon this and win the game. It's as simple as that, really. Just Artifact Scythe. And for the defensive cards, 3 Ash, 3 Bell, 3 Ogre, 3 Veiler, 3 Imperm, 1 Lancia, and then like my little tech, 3 DD Crow, and 2 Cosmic. So this isn't like a hand trap, obviously, but it's still a defensive card. 19 of these means that you have like a little bit over a 50% chance to draw 2 going second, and really any combination of these 2 should make it to where your opponent can't really make their most capped board, and that's when this deck thrives, is when you just have like a few cards to play, and all these just stop it. The DD Crow was for Despia. I didn't play a single Despia, so I kind of like over-prepped for that. Otherwise, these probably would have been maybe Token Collectors, maybe Nib. I really don't think Nib is that good right now. But yeah, these are great. Obviously 19 hand traps, you're going to be drawing a lot. And the 2 Cyclone was actually pretty good. This was kind of just 2 last spots in my deck that I really didn't know. These are like the 2 Eldritch cards, right? So it's good for Prank Kid. It's good versus the Brave engine. It has its moments. And for the extra deck, shout out E-Man. We got the Dark, best utility monster, Link Spider, Linguribo. And these are like the Cyberse links, I suppose. This is like you need all these for your combo, where you start with the 1 card, you make these, and you eventually go Dagda, DP, Set Scythe. So these are all mandatory. 2 Verte, obviously. Card's insane right now. You always need to. And then the Hauki package, Hauki Celine access code. No reason not to play this. That's game. And then I chose to play these 2 instead of the Lina. I really could not tell which one of these I wanted more. It turns out this one kind of came up a little bit more than this would. I didn't make this once today, but this is good because if you do your 1 card Cyberse combo, you can make this co-linked to this. So you can pop a card and draw. So this is like it's a really nice utility card to make. But this is good in theory, but I did miss the Lina a lot, so I'd probably put Lina back in. The Light Charmer. And then for the side deck, the Gamma package, I mean, just the best hand trap going second right now. I would argue like somewhat mandatory. It's just a really good card. 3 token collector, blowout sword soul, praying kid, any of the base kind of variants. I didn't see it today. I didn't really need to. And then Lancia, this is just so if you're playing like a deck that Scythe isn't really good against, notably it's like Eldlich, that's the only thing. You can still put in 2 Lancia and like stop some of the weird things that they do that gain advantage. And then obviously just to kill rogue, 3 Twin Twister and the 1 Harpies. So in addition to like these, this was like really clean, having 6 solid outs I can count on for back row. You're playing 60 cards, so you kind of want the ratios to be a little different. And then finally, 3 Sanctum. Blowout, if you go second, you just go second, they hand trap you, everything's a 1-card combo, you just end up setting Scythe, or setting Sanctum, and then just summon Scythe.
Sweet. Yo, would you like to give us a short recap on the finals, because you did get second?
Yeah, so the final match was against Tri Brigade. I'm pretty sure it was just pure Tri Brigade, and he was playing like the new little Mercurier card. He won the roll. Both times he made Appaloosa and set up Revolt. Game 1, it was Appaloosa, Revolt with the Twin Dragon, the bounce, and I almost played through it. It was argued that I had a line that played through it, but I didn't see it. It was because there was an interaction. I had Ogre in hand, and I could have popped Appaloosa. So I forgot to do that. I won Game 2, and then Game 3 he set up Appaloosa with Revolt again, and had like DD Crow, and just kind of blew me out.
All right, then. You'll get him next time, Grant.
Yeah, and one last shout out. Yeah, David Flores. So yeah, thank you for walking up. He theoried so much with me about this deck. I asked him a million questions along all the ratios. He's actually the one that put me onto the small Eldlich like combination of cards, and that was like really huge just to have more defensive cards. So shout out to him. And that's it.
All right, congrats again, man.
Appreciate it.